So this is the floating dome type biogas generator of IIT Gandhinagar. So this is the gas that is being released here, just so that this is how you can shut it down, and you can see the amount of gas that is coming out. It's a good amount of biogas coming out. So basically this is a fixed dome type. You can see that this can move around. So when the biogas is generated, this dome lifts up. So this is the anaerobic digester here. So let me explain the working principles. Organic waste is first crushed in that room. It is then fed into this primary chamber. Hot water from the solar water heating system and feed water from the tank is injected into this plant. In this plant, the first stage of biogas production, which is the acidogenesis, wherein the breakdown of the food molecules happen and acid formation starts, and the thermophilic stage where the heat is generated, it is done there. Then it is fed into the secondary weight chamber, and then the sludge, or the 7 to 8 days after it is being processed in that tank, it comes into this secondary chamber, and then it is fed into the biogas digester. In this biogas digester, methanogenetic bacteria, in the absence of air, they churn down the organic matters and they release out biogas or methane. This biogas contains methane along with some other gases such as hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. Now this is a floating type, as you can see from the markings here. So in this water it can go quite a bit down. So you can see here it goes down when the gas amount is low. When the gas amount builds up, this goes up. So it goes around 4.5 feet, it goes up. So this is a 250 meter cube capacity biogas plant. So in this tank, the gas is when the gas is generated, this dome rises up, and the gas is collected from such kind of piping mechanism. So once it goes into such pipes, it then comes into a unit called as a scrubber unit. So this is a scrubber unit where the hydrogen gas or hydrogen sulfide gas is removed. It is removed by passing through the water. Biogas generally contains moisture, so this unit acts as a unit where the moisture is trapped and hydrogen sulfide is removed. So here there is this gas measuring unit is there which measures the gas. So let us now go to the gas storage area. So the gas from the digester comes into this unit. This is the gas storage balloon. This is the room. So this is polyvinyl chloride. This is a very thick strong balloon in which the biogas is stored. It is completely maintenance free. So let me show you let us come back again and start from how the process starts basically. So usually there is the organic waste is put into this system where it is crushed and it is fed into the chamber. Now here you can see there is an air compressor that is going on. Now what this compressor does is pumps air into the first chamber. So let us go out and explain it. So the air from that compressor is fed into this primary chamber. What it does is, with the presence of oxygen in this chamber, the organic matters undergo a rapid exothermic degradation, which generally the stage is called as acidogenesis, in which the organic waste and it breaks down, and lot of heat and hydrogen sulfide gas is generated. You can see there is a white pipeline, and it goes and it exhales out the gas which is not required for biogas production. So what happens is that once the organic waste undergoes a degradation, it goes into the anaerobic digester. So process is done basically for municipal solid waste management or cooked food biogas production from municipal waste or cooked food. In this way, what we do is basically we remove the unwanted organic matter and the unwanted stages of biogas production to go into the digester. So what it does is the organic waste is first processed here, and then when it goes into that chamber, the waste is already into an advanced stages wherein the methanogenetic bacteria, it helps the methanogenetic bacteria for quick conversion of the organic the already processed organic matter into methane. So the methane generated here is the biogas generated here has a higher concentration of methane. So basically we use methane for electricity or gas generation. So from here, once the methane is generated, it undergoes very less amount of processing, or which is called as scrubbing. Very less scrubbing is required, and that gas can be directly used by a biogas generator to generate electricity, or it can be directly used for cooking applications. So this is Shashwat Panda explaining the process of biogas plant from IIT Gandhinagar. This technology name is Nisargaruna technology, and in this technology, this is an advanced technology. And also let me explain that the water that is used, one is hot water. It uses renewable energy technology, which is solar thermal. Hot water is injected from the solar thermal, and there we have the feed water. The feed water actually is again reused from the outlet of this plant. So the outlet, which is the slurry, this is basically the processed slurry that is coming out from the biogas plant, and this is ready to use manure. This is also called as black gold, and this is readily used. It can be directly used into after drying for a couple of days, maybe 4-5 days, we can directly use it as fertilizer for the agricultural purposes. Now the water is recycled from this unit, and it is pumped into the overhead tank. That water is used for as feed water for biogas preparation in the stage 1. As biogas plant requires 1:1 ratio of organic waste and water ratio of 1:1, so the same water is used again as feed water. So basically, and the electricity that is required for running the compressor can be generated from solar power plant, although solar is not here. If we install solar, this becomes a completely 100% renewable energy operated circular economy based system, which can be dubbed as one of the most effective system in managing organic waste, whereas with zero energy usage. All the energy that is required for this kind of plant is self-generated. So this is Shashwat Panda signing off from IIT Gandhinagar using with the Nisargaruna biogas production technology. So this video is made for a learning purpose for Puri municipality to be replicated at Puri. Thank you.